Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jimbo the Fuzzy. Welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 5. When we left off, we were mopping up missionaries and going to deal with yet another Shoshone settler. I really hope we don't have to deal with those for much longer. And the answer is probably not, because we're getting close to having acoustics researched. Now, I did notice one thing. This worker is, although you cannot see it, one turn away from finishing constructing his Brazilwood camp. Now it's like, okay, that's nice, it's start next turn. Well, as you can see, the tile he is building right now is not getting worked by the AI governor. However, because a turn of construction counts as a turn of movement, that means it re-evaluates all the construction at the end of the turn. So, therefore, I can click the... since it's down to one turn, I can click this button, and the Brazilwood camp is now instantly done, and the governor has assigned someone to it. I don't know from where, but I wasn't paying that much attention. But it is now done. Why is that significant? It's actually not significant whatsoever. That used to be... well, that was true even back in Civilization 3. You could do that. And at the end of your turn, when it moved all your units, it would also finish evaluating all the worker tasks, just like that. And then, right after that, it would evaluate to see if it needed to move people around on the automated workers. Turns out, it did that afterwards. And I found that out after about 100 or so hours worth of testing. I was rather OCD, shall we say. But now I have this missionary. And I don't know where he's going to go, and he's probably going to hit this road. So... I'm going to move my archer over to here just in case. Yes, I'm not going to make as much gold at the end of this turn, but I want to be sure I can get that missionary. So, we shall end the turn. Went to right where my scout can handle it. Perfect.
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게 얻을 수 있는 것이 많소.
Yes, let us work together, Sejong. We may be able to get a research agreement with him, which would be really, really good, but not at the moment. Now we will go attack this. And we can delete this guy. And I'm curious. Okay, he only spent one turn in enemy territory. Let's move over here. And you... okay, I think this one worker is going to be enough to keep up with future border expansion here. Probably. And I'm going to be buying a lot of tiles down here. So I'm gonna need another worker down there to help keep up. So move him to right here. And where did that settler go? Actually, I know exactly where he is. He is right here. You come back to Salvador. There we go. You move up here. If he decides not to settle in place, either he's going to settle in place where he can see I have 2 military units ready to attack his city. Which I don't think there's any way he'll do that. I think he'll choose to retreat. And from my perspective, that will be good enough for the moment. But I'm just trying to get my borders out as far as possible before I even risk letting him settle down here. And yeah, I screwed up in actually letting him get down here. I almost needed to build another road. I really don't like the idea of that much cost. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gold. I don't have that much to spare. So let's hope he doesn't do anything. Don't settle in place. Don't settle in place. I'm crossing my fingers here.
동지여, 우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게 얻을 수 있는 것이 많소.
Yes, yes, it is in our mutual interest to allow free passage.
좋소.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yes. Good. He didn't settle in place, and he... Well, that's interesting. A great artist is born in the city of Rio de Janeiro. Guess who has no great artist slots? That's right, that would be me. So, I am going to have to put him to sleep for the moment. I don't know how long until my next one is born. But you're going to go sleep because I don't feel like wasting you on a golden age. You have one in less than 10 turns. Salvador grows in 5 turns and not any tiles that I care about. Ugh. Great person's born. Monaco. Our buddies want Machu Picchu. Bucharest wants gold. Bucharest is way over here. They want me to be a great musician, they want Machu Picchu, and they want gold. I don't know what my chances of getting Machu Picchu are. Uh, 66 turns. Now, this would be really, really nice. Because city connections give 1.1 gold per person. Essentially. Well, it's -1 plus 1.1 gold per person. So the first person, one person 0.1, and then 1.2, and then 2.3, and so on and so forth. This increases that by 25%, in addition to being worth faith in gold. The problem is how long it takes. Let's start on it. And then hit production focus. Which, well, let's see. Default focus, 5 culture, 4 production, 18 science. Production focus is 2 culture, 10 production. And 6 gold. So I'm paying 3 culture and 5 gold in exchange for 6 production. Is that worth it? Well, it drops the time to 27 turns. So I'm going to say yes. Oh, right. I also need to put it at the top of the list. I'm going to do that. And can I cannot afford a stable. This worker, where do I want to send him? Don't really... Alright, well, if you're just going to stand there, then I'm going to capture you. I mean, 3 gold per turn from them, and they think that'll intimidate me. Alright, got a worker. I'm just gonna move it into my territory and disband it. You can come to right here. And... I'm going to put you on alert. Excuse me. And you... Yes, you can build a farm. You can, Ick. Once again, I don't have a good spot. I think the plan would be come over to right here. And this missionary is course the Islam missionary, and I don't like Islam, so go away. And of course, not liking Islam applies to the fact that it is a competing religion with mine. Well, just there. You can move to right over here. And now that I have this worker, I can probably... Until sale pile at 6 turns? Yeah. That stable's gonna give me 2 more production per turn. And then we get the caravanserai, and then... Oh no. On the one hand, I really want to get that city up. On the other hand, I want that Grand Temple as soon as possible. But that would take 4 turns of delay. And I don't think we have 4 turns. If I want to get all the tiles I want. So... Okay, let's see. Hotel provides gold every turn. That ended, and peace treaty is ended. Alright. And Monaco's now at war with Pocatello. Hooray. Monaco's their old buddy. They want money as well. And they want a great musician. And they want Machu Picchu. So getting Machu Picchu is a really big deal. Alright then. That, I guess this farm's gonna get as much, is gonna be the next one worked. Because it actually has a tile of, it actually has a point of production. Since we don't have any... Yeah. farms to be work next. And of course, we're getting a 15% bonus for wonders, so instead of 10, we are getting 11.5. Good. Let's hope we can get it. Failing gives us a lot of money, but we just dropped our gold income by half. Between the war, which means units outside cities, which costs us money, and call wants peace, I will say no. No, I'm just gonna say no. Alright. Buenos Aires is now allied with India. That's good. And now what do we have? Automatic faith purchase. We bought a missionary in Sao Paulo. Okay. And now you switch that back to buying pagodas. And I am going to send you over to Vancouver first. Pretty much because it's safer to go to Vancouver than it is to go to Singapore. And Singapore would like... they'd like the most faith generation, and we are so far behind that it's not even funny. They would like us to build Machu Picchu. Strange how everybody wants Machu Picchu. Budapest... we are actually leading with... go figure. Alright. Unit needs orders. Which unit is that? The scout. I'm gonna bring him up onto this. And then hit alert. The swordsman is coming over here. Oh, that was the worker. Sorry. The swordsman is coming over here. This worker is getting disbanded. The swordsman is coming here. This worker is... you have 4 turns left on your construct a road thing. I think. So you can come to right here, actually. And that will be it for this turn, I think. I'm gonna go build that city first. And yeah, the Grand... no. Well, Biblos is back at war with me. Fine. And I am going to say stop building this. Hong Kong... Sophia cancels a quest.
Education is the best provision for old age.
Alright. And now things start to take off. Hello there, Maya missionary. You're about to go squish. The settler is going to move to right here this turn. You are going to cancel. And I guess you're out of moves. Okay, fine. Rio de Janeiro needs something to build. Garden would be good. And the reason a garden would be good is because we're building great people, and that gives us 25% more great people points. And more great people points are always a good thing. Especially when you need as many great people as we do. Beyond that... throw in the university. That'll do. Worker, you're within my territory. I want to start building a lumber mill. This worker... I could build a fort, but that would get rid of the pasture, and I don't want to get rid of the pasture. So... I'm going to... No, I don't want to get rid of improvements. I want to delete this unit and get 17 gold off it. And that gave me... You get to wait there. You get to move to right here. You are going... to stay right here for a turn. You're gonna move to right here. And wait. Alright. And with that, Sophia canceled quest, probably to intimidate someone. We lost a chance to destroy a barbarian encampment for Hong Kong, and Hong Kong is way over here, so I don't mind. The Mayo got Bibelists on their side again. Fine. Alright. And there was one thing I had that I was thinking about that I wanted to mention. And I can't really remember what it is. That's not a very good thing, but hey. I hope we can build the Sistine Chapel. I really, really do. Because it's great. Its theming bonus is two artists from the same, two works of art from the same era. And same civilization. We have one great artist, and we would have a second one probably about the time we finished off the Sistine Chapel. As a result, our Sistine Chapel would immediately get its theming bonus. Oh well. Now that we have our arrangement with Hong Kong, though, our open borders, that means we're getting plus 25% culture spread to them because of open borders. One of the cultural policies under aesthetics is cultural exchange. Increases the tourism modifier for shared religion, trade routes, and open borders by 15% each. That would mean this would get up to 40% rather than 25%. Which is significant. And as we go up, in terms of levels, we get bonuses. We're now at the familiar level with the Shoshone. Which means we get +1 science when we do a trade route to their civilization. We also get influence in one turn. Well, our spies establish surveillance in one turn. And we get 25% less unrest if we take over one of their cities. I don't know how long it'll take for us to get solid influence with the Maya, probably a long time, seeing as we are already more influential with Korea than we are with the Maya. And we've seen the Maya for how much longer? And India is also doing a pretty good job generating culture. So, with that, I don't know what the ratio is, but we probably have a decent chance with Korea. I don't know about anybody else. And we're probably going to need a while. I did glance at the technology tree, though, and noticed something interesting. If you're going for a culture victory, you don't need anything on the bottom side past metallurgy, because there are no other cultural bonuses down here. The only possible one being the railroad. The exception being if you're going for the order ideology, which would let you get the Kremlin. But I don't generally associate order with culture victories. But after that, metallurgy gets you rifling, which gets you steam power, which gets you flight, which gets you to electronics, which gets you to atomic theory, which gets you to ecology and telecommunications, and the internet. And really, the internet is the endgame for cultural victories, doubling your tourism output. With all the other modifiers you can get along the way. Now, admittedly, airports probably helps, but it's not essential. Does the same thing as hotels, which you get back here. But with that, I have been Jim Little Fuzzy. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again next time.